Capricorn 2026 Financial Outlook. Why this year could make you rich overnight or break you completely. 2026 is not just another financial year for Capricorn. It's a turning point. The planets are lining up in ways that can either unlock extraordinary growth or expose every weak spot you've ignored. Saturn is testing your discipline. Jupiter is opening the door to major opportunities. And Rahu is tempting you with high-risk moves that could either skyrocket your wealth or send it crashing down. If you've ever wondered whether timing truly matters in money and life, this is the year you'll get your answer. Prepare yourself. 2026 demands strategy, emotional control, and the courage to choose long-term security over instant gratification. Early 2026, financial discipline, debt reduction, and rebuilding your foundation. The beginning of 2026 marks a powerful and defining chapter for Capricorn, especially when it comes to money, stability, and long-term security. As an Earth sign ruled by Saturn, you've never been a stranger to hard work. But this time, the universe is calling you to operate at a whole different level. Early 2026 is not the moment to seek shortcuts, gamble on risky trends, or chase fast success. Instead, it's about tightening your financial structure, clearing whatever has been holding you back, and laying down the kind of foundation that can't be shaken by uncertainty. This is the kind of cosmic alignment that demands maturity. Saturn, your ruling planet, is firmly positioned in your third house during the first half of the year. In astrology, the third house governs communication, mental focus, discipline, and the practical skills you rely on to navigate daily life. When Saturn sits here, it sharpens your logic, slows down your impulses, and forces you to think 2, 3, even 4 steps ahead. Every decision you make, whether financial, personal, or professional, must pass through several layers of analysis. And honestly, that's exactly what you need right now. The call for a grounded financial strategy. From January through June, your money horoscope is all about one word: stability. The universe is pushing you to operate like a seasoned investor rather than a hopeful gambler. You're encouraged to reduce your existing debts, restructure any loans, renegotiate interest rates, and take a thorough look at the liabilities you've been tolerating for too long. This isn't glamorous work, but it's empowering work. Capricorn thrives when you're building something substantial, something that lasts. Financially, this means choosing investment vehicles that are low risk, tangible, and built for steady growth. In true Capricorn fashion, the smartest moves early in the year include gold, a timeless store of value; government bonds, slow but safe; blue chip stocks, companies with long-term stability rather than sudden hype; fixed deposits or secure savings plans for conserving capital; long-term mutual funds with low volatility. The message is clear: protect what you have before chasing anything new. Saturn's influence, a demanding but rewarding teacher. With Saturn in the third house, you may notice yourself becoming more serious, more determined, and more cautious in everything involving money. This planetary placement enhances your ability to work long hours, stay focused, and filter out distractions. But it also comes with certain challenges. You may be more blunt or direct when negotiating deals. Your communication may become less emotional and more fact-driven. Clients or colleagues may perceive you as overly strict or demanding. You might find it harder to sell yourself because you're prioritizing honesty over charm. In financial matters, Saturn's influence works like a spotlight, revealing both your strengths and the areas you've been avoiding. You might not receive sudden boosts of income during this time. Instead, money comes through consistent effort, persistent work, and the kind of diligence that Capricorn is known for. There are no shortcuts here, no lucky breaks, no overnight miracles, just pure Capricorn endurance. But the rewards of this kind of endurance, especially in early 2026, will shape your financial life for years to come. Income growth without instant gratification. Your income will rise in early 2026, but not in the dramatic or unexpected ways you might hope for. Instead, it increases through overtime work, new responsibilities, side projects requiring skill, careful planning, consistent effort. This is the universe's way of reminding you that sustainable success is always earned, not given. Every dollar you make during this period feels like the result of real sweat and real focus. But here's the twist. Even though income rises, so do expenses. Expenses, debts, and unavoidable responsibilities. Because Jupiter sits in your 6th house for the first half of the year, you may see more money coming in, but also more flowing out. These could include existing debts that now need attention, daily living expenses, health-related costs, legal matters, family responsibilities, long overdue repairs or obligations. The good news? This is the perfect period to clear debts and strengthen your financial structure. Loans may be renegotiated, payment plans may be simplified, banks may offer favorable terms. However, for those with a difficult Jupiter in their natal chart, this same influence may bring new debts, but even those will be strategic, structured, or ultimately beneficial. The universe is essentially asking you to tidy up your financial past so that your financial future can expand without drag. Your work ethic intensifies. One of the defining themes of early 2026 is that your work ethic hits a new peak. Saturn in the 3rd house demands discipline and pushes you to refine your skills. You may develop a new habit of deep research before decisions, improve your communication style, pursue a certification, course, or new skill, start a side hustle, sharpen your professional boundaries. The pressure is real, but so are the rewards. Every skill you master now will become a financial asset later in the year. The emotional landscape of early 2026. This period feels heavy, but also empowering. Capricorn energy often carries a sense of responsibility, and early 2026 amplifies that. You may feel cautious, determined, somewhat isolated, focused on the future, protective of your stability, uninterested in superficial spending, hungry for control. If you've been meaning to shift your mindset toward long-term wealth rather than short-term comfort, this is the cosmic moment that pushes you into that evolution. A time to limit spending and protect your energy. Because expenses rise, this isn't the time for luxury purchases, impulsive spending, risky crypto moves, speculative investments, borrowing money casually, new high-interest loans. Saturn demands that you be intentional about every dollar you touch. Choosing practicality over indulgence will be your greatest financial superpower during the first half of 2026. The true purpose of early 2026. This period is not about getting rich quickly. It's about preparing the ground on which future wealth can grow. The foundation you build in early 2026 through discipline, strategy, planning, and debt reduction sets the stage for the explosive opportunities coming in the second half of the year when Jupiter elevates your partnerships and expands your financial horizons. The universe is training you for bigger responsibilities, bigger money, and bigger success. But it starts here, with discipline, with patience, with clarity, with the willingness to choose what's right over what's easy. Early 2026 is your financial reset, the part of the story where you tighten your armor, sharpen your tools, and position yourself for the breakthroughs ahead. Mid-2026, the golden window for financial expansion. For Capricorn, mid-2026 signals one of the most pivotal periods of financial growth in years, perhaps even a decade. After months of disciplined planning, careful debt reduction, and steady investment from the first half of the year, the universe is now ready to reward your persistence and foresight. Starting from June 2nd, 2026, Jupiter's exalted position in your 7th house acts like a cosmic green light, opening doors that have long been under preparation. This is not just a minor boost. It's a transformative phase that can expand your income, your assets, and your professional influence in ways that feel both unexpected and deserved. The 7th house in Jupiter, partnerships and strategic growth. The 7th house, traditionally associated with partnerships, alliances, and collaborations, becomes a playground of opportunity when Jupiter, the planet of expansion and abundance, enters in exaltation. For Capricorns, this is particularly auspicious because partnerships, both personal and professional, often determine long-term financial stability. Jupiter's presence magnifies the potential of these collaborations. Deals that once seemed marginal suddenly gain momentum. Joint ventures, alliances, and shared investments that were slow to materialize now show signs of substantial profitability. For business owners, this may manifest as the opportunity to expand your operations, open new branches, or even consider franchising. Strategic partnerships with domestic or international collaborators are likely to generate considerable returns. Every carefully negotiated agreement now has the backing of cosmic energy, enhancing the odds of success. For those in corporate or office roles, the effects are equally powerful. Promotions, salary increments, or bonuses may materialize, sometimes unexpectedly. The side hustles you started or the project you took on earlier may now begin to show tangible financial rewards. The mid-year alignment is a reminder that hard work and patience truly pay off, but only if you continue to act ethically, professionally, and with strategic foresight, expanding wealth through investments and savings. Mid-2026 is not just about earning more, it's about making your assets work harder for you. Long-term investments, savings plans, and diversified portfolios flourish under Jupiter's expansive influence. Stocks, mutual funds, and real estate investments are likely to yield stronger returns, particularly those that were chosen with care and foresight. Investments in international markets or ventures that link your local business to a global platform can be especially lucrative during this period. Importantly, Jupiter's influence encourages prudent risk-taking rather than reckless speculation. Opportunities that align with your long-term goals and professional expertise are favored. If you continue to maintain discipline, avoiding impulsive decisions, maintaining your savings, and steering clear of unnecessary high-risk ventures, the rewards can be substantial. The universe is amplifying the results of the strategic groundwork you laid earlier in the year. The 11th and 1st house aspects, support and decision-making. In addition to Jupiter in the 7th house, its beneficial aspects to your 11th house and 1st house play a crucial role. The 11th house, associated with networks, friendships, and financial gains, signals that your professional and social circles are now aligned with your financial goals. Trusted contacts, mentors, and advisors may provide key insights, support, or even co-investment opportunities. Networking is no longer a peripheral activity. It becomes a direct avenue to increase your earnings and secure long-term financial gains. Meanwhile, Jupiter's aspect to your 1st house, the house of self and personal initiative, empowers you to make clear, strategic decisions. You are likely to approach opportunities with confidence, insight, and wisdom, avoiding pitfalls that could undermine your success. Your judgment is enhanced, allowing you to seize opportunities that previously might have been overlooked. This alignment encourages action that is both bold and grounded, reinforcing the principle that financial growth is not only about external factors, but also about inner clarity and decisiveness. From effort to reward, the fruition of past hard work. Perhaps the most exciting aspect of mid-2026 is the tangible reward for your earlier efforts. Everything you have done, from meticulous planning, disciplined saving, and prudent investments to careful skill building and side projects begins to bear fruit. The results are not just financial, they also provide a psychological boost, affirming that your patience and persistence have been worthwhile. This is a period where delayed gratification pays off dramatically. Money earned now is often more sustainable and meaningful because it stems from solid planning and ethical practices. Sudden windfalls are less likely than steady, cumulative growth, but the long-term impact is far more powerful. Mid-2026 demonstrates that wealth created through integrity, discipline, and strategy tends to last, providing the foundation for even greater expansion in the months and years ahead. Opportunities for business expansion and brand development. For entrepreneurs and business owners, mid-2026 is particularly auspicious. Jupiter's energy supports scaling operations, enhancing brand value, and entering international markets. Decisions to expand your product lines, launch new services, or strengthen your company's global presence are likely to be met with favorable outcomes. Partnerships and collaborations during this time are especially powerful. They not only bring capital or resources, but also lend credibility, visibility, and long-term strategic advantages. This is also a time to invest in your personal and professional development. Courses, certifications, or advanced training taken now can amplify your earning potential and elevate your professional reputation. Any investment in skill building is magnified by Jupiter's expansive energy, translating into tangible career or business benefits. Financial prudence and ethical considerations. Even as opportunities flourish, mid-2026 is a reminder that financial expansion must be balanced with prudence. Overextending, taking on poorly assessed risks, or relying on luck alone can undermine the cosmic favor you're receiving. Ethical decision-making, transparency, and diligence remain essential. Jupiter rewards integrity and foresight. Shortcuts or dishonest practices may bring temporary gains, but will not hold over the long term. It is also important to maintain clear boundaries in partnerships. While collaboration is favored, your financial and personal interests must be safeguarded. Carefully negotiated agreements, contracts, and legal oversight ensure that every partnership is mutually beneficial and sustainable. Psychological and emotional implications. Financial growth during mid-2026 is not just material, it's also transformative psychologically. Experiencing the results of disciplined effort reinforces self-confidence and strategic thinking. You may feel empowered to take calculated risks, expand your professional reach, or pursue previously daunting goals. This period also tests emotional maturity, as the temptation to overextend or indulge in lavish spending may arise. Staying grounded and maintaining focus on long-term goals is key to ensuring that the rewards are lasting. The universe is essentially rewarding you for patience, preparation, and integrity. Mid-2026 emphasizes that wealth creation is a holistic process, combining financial savvy, strategic foresight, ethical conduct, and emotional discipline. The golden window for financial expansion. Mid-2026 represents a golden window for Capricorn, a period where the groundwork laid in the first half of the year begins to yield significant, tangible results. Jupiter in the 7th house brings abundance through partnerships, alliances, and strategic collaborations, while its beneficial aspects to the 11th and 1st houses support networking, decision-making, and long-term growth. Investments, savings, and assets all have the potential to flourish, provided you continue to exercise discipline, prudence, and strategic judgment. For Capricorns, this is a moment to act decisively, seize opportunities, and expand influence, wealth, and stability. The cosmic energies favor those who combine ambition with integrity, discipline with flexibility, and foresight with courage. Mid-2026 is the time when your earlier efforts bloom, your partnerships thrive, and your financial foundation is set for even greater achievements in the months and years to come. In short, this is your time to grow, carefully, strategically, and with the universe supporting every well-thought-out move. Late 2026, unexpected windfalls and lessons in wealth preservation. As 2026 approaches its final months, Capricorn finds itself at a crossroads between opportunity and caution. The cosmic energies during November and December are potent, offering both unexpected financial gains and crucial lessons in safeguarding what has been earned. After months of disciplined effort, careful investment, and strategic expansion earlier in the year, the universe now tests your ability to balance ambition with prudence. The key player in this late-year scenario is Jupiter moving into your 8th house, the house of shared resources, inheritances, insurance, taxes, and the hidden aspects of wealth. This is a house that deals with other people's money, long-term investments, and transformative financial events. When Jupiter, the planet of abundance and growth, enters here, it does not bring wealth in the ordinary sense. Rather, it brings sudden, significant, and sometimes unexpected financial opportunities. For many Capricorns, this could mean inheritance, settlements of insurance claims, unexpected tax returns, or profits from joint investments. These are funds you may not have fully anticipated, yet they arrive as a reward for the careful, disciplined planning you have executed throughout the year. The temptation of rapid wealth. However, Jupiter is not the only force at play. Rahu, positioned in your 2nd house of personal finances and material possessions, casts a shadow of temptation. This cosmic influence encourages rapid wealth accumulation, seductive opportunities, and the allure of high-risk investments. For Capricorns, who are naturally cautious and disciplined, Rahu can provoke impulses that challenge that prudence. You may feel an unusually strong desire to double down on volatile stocks, speculative trading, or cryptocurrency. While these options might promise immediate financial excitement, 2026 is not the year to chase such risky ventures. The universe warns that rapid gains could be fleeting, and rash decisions might endanger the financial foundation you have been carefully building. Instead, the late-year focus must shift from expansion to preservation. The energy of this period favors consolidating wealth, reviewing your investments, and strengthening the financial structures you have put in place. This is not a time for speculative risk-taking. It is a time for strategic patience, thoughtful portfolio reallocation, and careful assessment of long-term financial plans. Jupiter in the 8th house, transformative opportunities. Jupiter's presence in the 8th house has a profound and transformative effect. Unlike the predictable growth seen in previous months, the opportunities presented here are often sudden, profound, and connected to other people's resources. For instance, you might receive a significant inheritance from a family member. A previously pending insurance claim might be resolved in your favor, or government-related refunds and tax returns could arrive unexpectedly. Joint business ventures, partnerships, or co-owned assets may suddenly show gains that were not initially forecasted. This transformative energy emphasizes the importance of not only seizing opportunities, but also managing them wisely. The wealth that comes through the 8th house is often tied to obligations, shared responsibilities, or long-term considerations. Wise management now will ensure that these gains provide stability rather than fleeting excitement. Failure to act prudently could result in squandered resources or disputes over shared assets. Ketu's influence, planning for long-term security, adding further complexity. Ketu resides in your 8th house, emphasizing detachment and long-term strategy. Ketu's presence encourages Capricorns to focus on wealth preservation, planning, and strategic foresight. It is a cosmic reminder that the financial events you encounter this period are not merely about immediate gratification. They are lessons in planning for sustainability and security. Ketu encourages you to consider long-term financial instruments such as retirement plans, insurance policies, and debt-free living strategies. It highlights the importance of creating a robust foundation that will support future stability. While sudden financial gains can be exhilarating, Ketu reminds you that long-lasting security comes from careful, deliberate planning rather than chance or impulse. Lessons in discipline and prudence. The final months of 2026 are as much about education as they are about earnings. The universe is providing an opportunity to learn some of the most crucial lessons in financial literacy: how to preserve wealth, how to allocate resources wisely, and how to maintain discipline even in the face of temptation. These lessons are not theoretical, they are practical and immediate, as Jupiter's gifts arrive alongside Rahu's temptations. Capricorns are naturally disciplined, but the combination of sudden gains and impulsive desire tests even the most careful planner. How you respond will define your financial stability for the coming year and beyond. Acting with foresight, consulting with trusted financial advisors, and taking a measured approach to investments will ensure that these late-year windfalls strengthen your foundation rather than destabilize it. Strategies for late-year wealth management. Review and reallocate assets. Examine your portfolio and consider reallocating funds to lower-risk investments. Prioritize security and consistent growth over high-risk speculation. Preserve rather than expand. Focus on consolidating the wealth you have accumulated throughout 2026. Avoid impulsive spending or aggressive financial moves. Invest in safety nets. Strengthen your insurance coverage. Establish or fund retirement accounts. And ensure that legal protections for joint assets are solid. Strategic partnerships. If gains come through shared resources or joint ventures, review agreements carefully. Ensure all contracts and responsibilities are clear to avoid misunderstandings. Maintain emotional discipline. Recognize the pull of Rahu's temptation. Make financial decisions grounded in reason, planning, and long-term benefit, not immediate gratification. Psychological and emotional growth. Financial growth during late 2026 is deeply intertwined with personal development. Capricorns will face challenges that test patience, emotional control, and judgment. The lessons learned during this period are invaluable. Understanding that wealth is not just what comes in, but also how it is managed and preserved. Experiencing the consequences of prudent or imprudent choices during this time will create a foundation of wisdom that extends far beyond monetary gain. This is also a period for reflection. Looking back at the year, you can see the arc of your financial journey, from careful planning and disciplined work in the first half, to expansion and opportunity in mid-year, and finally to consolidation and mastery of wealth in the final months. Late 2026 teaches that financial success is cyclical, requiring patience, discipline, adaptability, and strategic thinking at every stage. Preparing for the new year. By the end of December, Capricorns who have followed these principles will enter 2027 with a fortified financial foundation. Savings, investments, and assets are secured, and the lessons of 2026 will guide decision-making in the new year. The final months of 2026 are essentially a period of refinement, learning how to manage sudden windfalls responsibly, how to resist temptation, and how to plan for sustainable growth. In essence, late 2026 is about transformation, turning the rewards of prior effort into long-term security, and converting impulsive energy into disciplined strategy. Jupiter in the 8th house and Ketu's influence create a dynamic interplay of opportunity and caution. Those who navigate it wisely will not only preserve wealth, but also gain invaluable insight into financial management that will serve for years to come. Late-year financial wisdom. For Capricorn, the last 2 months of 2026 are a period of both reward and education. Unexpected gains may arrive, but they are accompanied by subtle warnings and lessons. Rahu tempts, Jupiter rewards, and Ketu instructs, together creating a cosmic triad that ensures every Capricorn has the opportunity to solidify and protect their financial foundation. The key takeaway is clear. This is not a time for impulsive investment or speculative risk. It is a period for consolidation, strategic review, and wealth preservation. Those who approach it with discipline, wisdom, and foresight will enter the new year not only richer, but also more financially secure and strategically enlightened. In short, the closing chapter of 2026 teaches Capricorns how to turn windfalls into enduring wealth and how to learn from the cosmic lessons of prudence, planning, and patience, setting the stage for a stronger, more resilient financial future. As 2026 draws to a close, the overarching message for Capricorn is clear. This year is a test of discipline, strategy, and foresight. The planets have aligned to offer opportunities that are both extraordinary and transformative, but they also carry the risk of instability if approached carelessly. Jupiter's influence brings chances for sudden financial gains, inheritances, insurance settlements, joint ventures, or unexpected returns. Yet Rahu tempts you toward rapid, high-risk moves that could jeopardize your progress. The lesson here is not just about wealth. It is about mastering the art of financial prudence. Capricorns who navigate this year wisely will focus on careful planning, steady investment, and the long-term preservation of assets. They will avoid the temptation of quick fixes and speculative ventures, instead prioritizing sustainable growth and strategic partnerships. Patience, calculated risk-taking, and disciplined communication will be your most powerful tools. Saturn's persistent testing ensures that only effort grounded in responsibility and thoughtfulness will yield lasting rewards. Ultimately, 2026 is a year of contrasts, rapid opportunities juxtaposed with potential pitfalls, and rewards tempered by the need for caution. Those who embrace the year's challenges with clarity and strategic thinking will emerge not only richer, but also more financially savvy and resilient. Your gains will be meaningful because they are earned through foresight, patience, and a commitment to long-term stability. As Capricorn steps into 2027, the experiences of 2026 will serve as a blueprint for sustainable financial success. The wealth you accumulate this year, whether sudden or gradual, is less about chance and more about the disciplined, intelligent choices you make. This is a year to learn, adapt, and strengthen your financial foundation. A year that, if approached wisely, could set the stage for a prosperous and secure decade ahead.